Oh, definitely got to put on the gear now. I had to take off briefly because it got too hot. Now the wind is starting to pick up, so I know it's coming. See the clouds back there. So I'm ready to hit it again. Let's go. Morning. So, what's up? It's a good weekend. The family out here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And now it's time to head home. Some of the guys up a little bit earlier this morning. I'm heading south, so we'll be riding back with them. And that'll be that. So, yes, headed to Florida, Panama City. I'm going to go check back out Davidson audio. Start cruising. I don't have my other camera. So unfortunate. It's lost. But that's what happens. All right, people, I'm out. Making my way down to Panama City, and so far so good. Actually, the weather's been holding up. It started clearing up. It was real hazy before. Don't have any footage. I don't have my other camera that I put on the bike, so. You know, here's what it is. But so far it's been good. Only a little bit of traffic when I went through Atlanta itself, but otherwise than that, I'm good now. Still in the state of Georgia. Probably got to be in Florida pretty soon. So, sit, little break, gas, and hitting the road. All right, let's keep cruising. Well, now out in Alabama still. I was in that same spot that I stopped with the gator. Actually, I saw him across the street. Still hanging out over there. Euphoria, Alabama, I think it is. But had to pull over. Silly me, didn't make sure that my phone was plugged in and battery went dead. So had to pull over and get it charged back up. But it was a good thing anyway because it started raining. And look like it might be rain here on in for the rest of the way, so I'm gonna put on a little rain gear and tough it out. So, but all is good, all is well. Phone to get a little power again so I can get it back on. It actually went down to 0. So, all right. Yeah, I love this shit. Huh. What's up? Well, I've arrived. All is good. Got some rain along the way, so I had to stop and put on some rain gear. But that's just God's blessing for us, right? For the ride. The ride was interesting. Seemed to took me through some people's backyards. That was ways. They had me in their backyards while they're watching Waltons and Duck Dynasty. So that was interesting. I got to stop at some state signs just for the heck of it, take some pictures. So now I'm about to check in here. The computer's down, waiting to get checked in. Hopefully it's up by 4, they say. So, all right. So it's a way to check in. I'm gonna relax. I got a day or two for myself. Taking a bike tomorrow to Davidson Audio to tune up my tunes to make sure there's nothing in error there for Raven, because then it's acting up with the computer signs. So course, no camera footage at all of the ride because no camera because it's cracked open somewhere on 85 South. I'll have another one for next trip. It was my GoPro, and it's got the insurance on it, so I should be good. And that's it, people. That'll be it. I'm gonna chill out and call it a day, a weekend. I'll see what happens on the way back. Maybe I have some footage, some kind of footage on the way back, if it's anything of interest. So, till then, peace out. Oh well, can't beat them. Might as well join them. And go get this fucking... Oh shit, it's closed. Oh well. You really thought that was gonna happen? Morning. Yo, what's good? Out in sunny and hot Florida this morning. It's better than rain, so I'm not complaining. And getting ready to head over to Davidson Audio. So check them out. Take a look at Raven and see what's up. I should upgrade again. I guess I better get my problem fixed first, right? Yeah, you're right. So that's what it is. Take my ride out there and do what I do. So, all right, people, let's get on this horse and miss my camera, man. All right, I'm not thinking about it. I'm out. All right, so out at Davidson Audio in Panama City, trying to get Raven looked at, see what's good. I know he's tempting me into an upgrade too. But nah, maybe not. But just getting the bike checked out. You know, got those codes, so we wanted to make sure we eliminate all issues. I believe it is the rod command, even though Indian won't admit it right about now, but we want to eliminate that possibility that it's not. So I'll keep y'all posted. What's up? So, getting on the road now, heading over to the dealership. It's not a far ride, maybe not even 20 minutes, if that. I'm gonna get there early just as soon as they open up and get our situation looked at. So I'm very positive on what it is. Pretty sure we have an idea. We don't know what it is. It's the rod command. I think it's that software update that they did. They didn't take into account for the older models, and so that update is not doing well. My belief, but I'll find out once I get to the dealer and I speak to the dealer. So, getting out of here. Panama City, Indian, here I come. All right, well, made it to Panama City, Indian, and about to go in and get diagnosed again. And Raven's going in now, get checked out. Looking so cute. And we'll see what's up. But they also confirmed that it's that firmware that they updated it to. It don't seem to do right. They had to do an update on that. So, it's technology, computers. All right, so people, here we are at Panama City, Indian, and seems to be I'm good. They checked it out again after, I guess, reverting to the old software and then redoing the new firmware update in there, and seems to be working fine. So hoping for the best. Thanks to Brandon and Kyle over here at Panama City, Indian. I should be good to go. So getting ready to head back over to Davidson Audio right now. Let them make sure that they've put back in speakers and stuff, or plug it back in, whatever the case is. And then that'll be that. And then I'm gonna head back. So I'm hoping for the best. I guess I have to ride around a little bit here today and see if it does it again. Hopefully not. And that's that. It's computer software updates. Yeah. I think I'm gonna wait next time, a few months before I do it. All right, peace. What's up? Well, all is done. Raven's back on the road and working properly. She's good to go. Just picked up over at Davidson Audio out in Panama City, Florida. And it wasn't the music, it was software on the Indian, the update. Seems like I got the wrong update on my system, and so went a little haywire. Nothing to do with the music. Everything is good with that. And that's that. So I'm good to go. Be back on the road. Hit it up tomorrow and get back up to New York City. So thanks to Brandon at Davidson Audio, also to the other guys at Indian of Panama City, Florida. They hooked me up, took care of it, checked everything for me, and make sure that I was good to go. So I'm all right. We'll just pray to God that that's what it is. Well, we know that's what it is, but that it doesn't act up again, that the system doesn't mess up with that software update. All right, so Indian got to get it straight with that, making me look bad. All right, hitting the road. Peace. Morning, morning, morning. What's up? So my weekend, or my week, is over in Panama City, Florida. Been good, productive. So everything's accomplished that I needed to be accomplished, and now I'll start the journey home. I'm not gonna go all the way in today, so I'll probably stop back in Charlotte or somewhere of the sort, and then continue the rest of the journey of tomorrow. So for today, it looks like the weather's gonna be all right, except for our same Florida rain clouds that seem to be drifting over here. And for the most part, I think I'll be all right. So try to get an early start. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. It's already 80-something degrees, and it says it's gonna get hotter. But I'll be heading north from that, so I should be all right. And all right, let's get going. Raven's all good. Feeling better, baby? That's what's up. All right, let's get cruising. Good. So just outside of Atlanta, Georgia. It's about 10 to 1. I think I'm making a pretty good time. Still got another maybe about 3.5 to 4 hours tops to go, depending on probably one more stop at least. So stretched my legs, got some gas, and now I'm about to go back and hit it again. So let's get cruising. Well, fellow cruisers, I've made it. I'm now in Charlotte again, North Carolina, and all's good. Bike performed flawlessly. There was no issues. I guess all it was just software glitch. So I'm good to go. Tunes are good. Not a bad ride up. Hot, but that's to be expected. Brought them through the Carolinas, Alabama, and Florida. So did, however, see it one issue, which is one I had before with a aftermarket dipstick from Tab Performance. Matter of fact, it was early this year doing the same run. Matter of fact, came from Florida. I had that dipstick in, and it started leaking oil, and that was in the DC area when I had noticed it. And then now today, when I stopped here, I noticed it again. So see a little bit of leaking over there, and up against here, I just wiped it off a little bit just now, actually. But that same dipstick, but the top didn't come off this time. I had contacted Tab Performance, obviously, because they sent me a new one. This is the new one, and I had just put it on for this trip, and I noticed it leaking already again. So I'm gonna have to contact them about that. But lucky for me, I did take my stock with me, so I'm gonna put that on there for the rest of the trip. At least I believe I have it in here. It's in here somewhere. Yeah. Put that on for the rest of the trip, just in case, because that's not a good look at all. So, well, otherwise than that, I'm good. Get something to eat. See if I meet up with some of the Charlotte folks and get back on tours again in the morning. So that's it. I'm good, and I'll see you later. Morning, fellow cruisers. What's good? So it's the last day for my journey home. Well, perhaps, let's see. Maybe I'm gonna make another stop again somewhere along the way. I don't know. Well, so far so good. Easy night last night. Believe along the way back expecting some rain. So see how that goes. You know, always have the rain gear in the bike, so I'm ready for it if it does happen. And so that's it. Getting ready to finish packing up Raven here. Yes, she's good. No more codes, no nothing. I guess that's something that Indian has to discuss among themselves. And that's it. So let's get to cruising. All right. So, looks like I may have footage. No, I didn't find a camera. It's not recovered. But remember, Jinx said I could borrow her camera. She has one too, GoPro. So I said, you sure? She said, yeah. So I'm gonna take it and see what happens. Waiting for her to get up, get downstairs so I can take it and hit the road before it gets too crazy. But it's Juneteenth, federal holiday. So hopefully a lot of people are off the road today. We'll see. All right. Well, first stop for the morning. Not too bad. Taking a different route this time. Didn't go on the usual 95, 85. Taking 77, I think it's to 81 through Pennsylvania. Wait, don't. And it's a little chilly up in these mountains. That's the only thing about riding through here is the mountains. It's chilly, and then the rain. Starting to hit it a little bit, so I know it's gonna hit by the time I get to New York. So I might as well just start putting on some gear now. Hopefully it's not too bad. Guess we'll see. All right, let me get on it. Well, definitely got to put on the gear now. Got to take it off briefly because it got too hot. Now the wind is starting to pick up, so I know it's coming. See the clouds right there. So I'm ready to hit it again. Well, as you see, it's coming down hard. It ain't even worth it. I'll wait it out. Might be an hour or so. Make a rest sensitive first stop in PA. Shit is coming down sideways out here. So, here's little Raven sitting in the rain. All right. So, I'm gonna wait it out and then hit it again.
A few moments later.
Well, had to stop for a minute. Rain was coming down pretty hard. So stopped at some, I think it was Fredericksburg, Pennsylvania. And got something to eat at a local diner out here. I think I was the main attraction in that diner. So, anyway, all's good. I think the rain, even though it looks real dark behind me, cleared up for the most part. So, I should be all right going back. I'm kind of right behind it right now. So, I guess if I don't go too fast, I won't catch up to it, right? Anyway, I'm gonna get on it, and that's the only stop. It's the only stop for the rest of the way home. Make sure of that one at least. All right, let's go.